Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Orlando Attractions Magazine, the show. I'm Greg Hudson.
And I'm Samantha Sanders. This episode is brought to you by the Kissimmee Convention and Visitors Bureau. If you're looking for fun things to do or great travel deals, go to visitkissimmee.com.
Yeah, and as always, we'll be bringing you the latest attractions, news, and information from around Central Florida.
We actually have a very exciting show for you today featuring the Disney Dream cruise ship.
Really exciting stuff there, and also announcements by Disney executives of upcoming news shows, attractions, and events.
And the debut of the new Cinderella Castle projection show.
Fantasyland expansion plans.
Legoland updates and the Busch Gardens Gwazi ride. So Greg, which of these exciting stories shall we start with?
Easy, easy, easy. The Disney Dream, baby. Now, we've been talking about it for weeks, and it's finally here, and we can talk about it firsthand with our show director, Jimmy, who was aboard the inaugural voyage.
Of course, we all volunteered. Well, okay, I admit it. We may have begged a little to go, but he went out.
Well, being the boss has its privileges, I guess.
I guess so. We can always hope for the next big assignment, right?
Absolutely, and this is what Jimmy had to say about the cruise. Take a look.
Producing a show about Central Florida attractions is certainly a cool job, and sometimes it's really cool.
Of a lifetime! We're ready to make those dreams come true, Captain. Hey,
Now last week, my family and I went to the christening and inaugural voyage of Disney's newest cruise ship, the Disney Dream. Now before we set sail, we attended the christening ceremony, which was itself a Disney Dream. Now I have never seen so many Disney characters on the same stage at the same time. However, the highlight of this ceremony, for me at least, was when award winner Jennifer Hudson, a former Disney Cruise Line performer, took the stage and sang. And then, as the official godmother of the ship, she waved a magic wand and a huge champagne bottle swung from a helicopter and christened the new ship. Not with champagne, but with dreams, of course. Now the Dream is the largest of the Disney Cruise Line with 14 passenger decks. That's 1,250 staterooms and a crew of 1,458. That gives a passenger capacity of 4,000. This thing is huge. Now when we stepped aboard the Dream and entered the main atrium, we were all stunned by how huge it was and how beautiful it was.
Disney Dream, please, welcome aboard this Stranger family!
Now they've done an outstanding job of combining the latest technology with elegance and of course, pixie dust.
We'll be showing more coverage of the Disney Dream later in the show, so keep watching.
As we previously reported, the 2011 theme for Walt Disney World is Let the Memories Begin, and last week, several Disney executives were on hand at a press event to announce the new attractions and events we can look forward to for this year and beyond.
The highlight of the evening by far was the unveiling of the new Cinderella Castle projection show, The Magic, the Memories, and You. The new show is filled with special effects and magic as the castle is transformed into a shimmering canvas for images of guests and the memories they made that day at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, and to create the projection show, there are 16 high-powered state-of-the-art projectors placed all around the castle.
Yeah, about 500 hand-picked photos of guests taken that day by Disney's PhotoPass photographers are made a part of the 10-minute show, which will be shown right before the fireworks each night.
Well, you've only seen a short highlight of the show here, but to see the full show as well as details of all of the stories we cover on today's episode, go to our website at attractionsmagazine.com.
As Disney encourages families to let the memories begin, guests also have been celebrating their Disney memories by sharing their stories and uploading photos and videos online.
So if you want to be a part of the action, check out their website at disneyparks.com/memories.
And now, one of the most anticipated announcements at the press event involved the new Fantasyland expansion. And for those of you who had been hearing the rumors about a mine ride, they were right.
That's right, there will be a new Seven Dwarves Mine Train that will take guests on a musical ride into the mine where a million diamonds shine. The coaster will feature a first-of-its-kind ride system where the train vehicles will swing back and forth responding to the twists and turns of the track.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Another new addition will be a brand new storybook circus with the previously announced 2 Dumbo the Flying Elephant rides. Inside the Big Top, guests will experience an array of fun-filled games and interactive activities. This will sure to be a great place for families.
Yeah, and next door, the classic twisting, turning roller coaster Barnstormer will get a new look and will feature Goofy as the Great Goofini. Now, I wanted to be a magician as a kid, actually. That was the name I gave myself. Kind of an odd coincidence there.
That is kind of odd. Of course, we can't have Fantasyland without the princesses. And one of the favorites, Ariel, gets a major all-new attraction called Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid. Guests will travel with Ariel and her friends through their exciting adventures above and below the waves. And
just across an old stone bridge from Ariel's new home will be the Castle of the Beast from the classic Beauty and the Beast. Standing majestically upon a hill, the castle will house the Be Our Guest restaurant. During the day, the restaurant will feature great food fast and full table service dining in the evening.
And just outside the village is Belle's Cottage and Enchanted Tales with Belle. Guests will be transported to the Beast Library by way of a magical mirror in Maurice's workshop. This will be a new kind of storytelling experience where guests share in a lively, interactive retelling of the tale as old as time. And to complete the Fantasyland expansion, the present site of Snow White's Scary Adventures will be transformed into Princess Fairy Tale Hall. Now, this will be the new home for all the Disney princesses to greet guests in an elegant royal court. The new Fantasyland, which will be double its present size, is scheduled to open in phases beginning in late 2012. And just a reminder, Mickey's Toontown Fair will be closing early next month to make way for the new construction, so you'll need to get your last visits in soon. Now, moving on from the Fantasyland expansion update, Disney officials also announced May 20th as the reopening date for the revamped Star Tours 3D simulator ride. The attraction will have new scenes and a new Star Speeder with C-3PO as the pilot.
This will be a day long remembered.
And the reopening will be just in time for the annual Star Wars weekends at the studios. So there should be a lot of very happy Star Wars fans out there, and that includes a few fanatic fans right here in our studio. Did you hear that, JD?
That's right. And last week we brought you news about the debut of the new Disney Hollywood Studios parade, Pixar Pals Countdown to Fun. The parade features characters from Disney Pixar films The Incredibles, Monsters, Inc., Up, and several others. Well, the debut certainly made a splash and received a lot of attention. Unfortunately, there's been mostly disappointment. Yeah, I mean, many fans have stepped forward to verbally express their dislike for the new parade that replaced the energetic Block Party Bash parade. Yeah, that's disappointing to hear, but hopefully the kids who all love Disney Pixar characters and don't compare the different parades will still enjoy seeing them rolling down Hollywood Boulevard to some fun music. And for the record, I actually really like it. That's just me. Yeah, you can see the full video of the parade on our YouTube channel to decide for yourself, or see it in person each afternoon at the park. We'll keep you posted if Disney does decide to make some changes to the new parade. Now, on the flip side, let's take another look at the Disney Dream. This time, we're checking out the areas just for kids. And as we all know, at Disney, kids rule. And on board the Dream, it's no exception. There are so many awesome things for them to do. And let's watch as our kid reporter Mindy and her brother teen reporter Thomas take us on a tour of their exclusive clubs and activities.
We're here aboard Disney's newest cruise ship, the Disney Dream. It is so big and so amazing. In fact, it is 40% larger than the Magic and the Wonder. Thomas and I have decided to split up and show you the places we like to hang out. I'll show you where all the kids can play.
And I'll show you the coolest places for us teens to chill.
All right, here we go.
See you later.
Bye. I'm here with Jim from Disney. So Jim, can you tell me about the new kid stuff that you have here aboard the Disney Dream?
More than happy to. The great thing about the kids programming on the ship is that it's specially designed for specific ages. So right behind you we have Nemo's Reef, which is a wet area. You know, some kids can't swim, so we got a wet area for the littlest kids. And then we've got special clubs for younger kids. We've got special clubs for older kids, like teens get their own area called Vibe. And we've got a brand new area for kids just your age called the Edge.
Oh, that sounds great. I'm going to stop you right there. What deck is that
It's
on?
on deck 11. Better hurry up.
Thanks, Jim.
Again, deck 5. I just can't seem to find this place.
I'm here in the Oceaneer Lab, and it's so cool. You can do arts and crafts, play Pirates of the Caribbean, even play original games like you'd have at home, or one of my favorites, direct your own cruise ship and play on the flight simulators. There's so much to do. And this cool floor I'm standing on is interactive with tons of games for guests ages 3 to 10 years old, both in the Oceaneer Lab and Oceaneer Club.
I finally figured out how to get there. You have to take the jogging track all the way to the front of the ship on the 4th floor. And then, right around this corner, there's gonna be some secret stairs which lead to the Vibe Club. Let's go. Vibe. Now this is a cool entrance to the Vibe. This is the Vibe's main room, featuring a giant screen TV and the video game industry's latest and greatest, like the Xbox 360 Kinect. These are what the Vibe calls pods, where you can plug in your iPod and listen to your own music, or play an Xbox 360 or a PS3. This is the Vibe Club Lounge, where you can come in and chill out, play some rock band or a computer game, or even DJ. As you can see, the Vibe is a really cool place. But check this out, they've got their own pool area on the very front of the ship, and it's just for teens.
Here's the entrance to the tween club, The Edge. It may look like a smokestack, but really it's a secret entrance for the hideout. So this was the room that Jim from Disney told me about, The Edge, a room just for tweens to hang out. Let me show you around. Look in here, it's a studio with a green screen. You can be on shows like Good Morning America. Look at this. How would you like to play Wii games on this screen? In this neat room, you can choose your own beats and make music. It's interactive and you can move your arms. There's even some fun activities in The Edge, like making flubber. But right now, I'm gonna head down to the pool deck to meet up with Thomas and ride the aqueduct. So Mickey, I'm getting ready to ride aqueduct. Oh, thanks. And it brings me through a slide that goes out and around the ship. The Disney Dream.
Yeah, it's so huge. I wish we could have shown you more.
Yeah, me too, but it's been a lot of fun, huh?
Oh yes, definitely.
What has been your favorite part? Mine was the aqueduct.
Don't you mean the aqua stuck?
So funny.
No, but seriously, Vibe had to be my favorite.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Well, thanks for coming along with us on the Disney Dream. I'm gonna head back to the pirate deck.
And I think I'm gonna go watch some Tron.
All right, cool. See you later.
We'll be bringing you the exclusive adults-only area of the ship later in the program.
And now for other news. Last week we reported on the reopening of Busch Gardens' double wooden roller coaster Gwazi. Well, Attractions Magazine contributor Banks Lee paid a visit and brought us this look at the new ride.
So exciting that they've taken a coaster that was very durable for some people and made it something that anybody can ride now. Very comfortable, very smooth, very easy to ride. You want to get off and get back on again. Before you rode it, you thought, wow, that's a great ride, but I think I need to take a break. Now you can get off, get right back on again.
Thanks, Banks, for bringing us the update from Busch Gardens. I'm looking forward to testing out myself. It's actually my favorite coaster at Busch Gardens, so I'm super excited.
Excellent. And you know, in other news, just outside of Orlando, the upcoming Legoland Florida just received the first of its 50 shipments of Lego models for the new park. Now, the life-size models were made by hand in Europe. Yes, I said by hand, especially for Legoland, and will be featured throughout the park. What a cool job that must be.
Yeah,
you guys, when I need something built from IKEA, I'm calling you guys. They're life size.
Yeah, most definitely. A few of the models included in this first shipment was a 40,000 brick blacksmith, a shark's head, and Merlin the Wizard. Plus a sleeping grandpa on a bench you may have seen before when it was at the Downtown Disney Lego store.
Legoland Florida is being designed for families with children ages 2 to 12, and the park will have more than 30 million Lego bricks on display when it opens this October. We'll bring you more updates as they develop.
For easy vacation planning, go to visitkissimmee.com.
The Orlando Attractions Magazine Winter Edition is hot off the presses and in major bookstores nationwide and into the lucky hands of our subscribers.
What's that you say? You're not a subscriber? Don't despair. You can remedy that by going on our website. Simply click to order your copy and subscribe.
There are always great stories about the area attractions, upcoming events, and helpful information, and the magazine is the perfect guide for those who like to visit us here in Central Florida. And now you can also look for the current issue in our free iPad app.
Okay, it's time for my favorite segment. However, instead of stars in the parks, we have stars at sea.
Yeah, that's right. The seas were shimmering, the moon was full, and the stars were twinkling brightly on the Disney Dream this week. And as you saw, award-winning performer Jennifer Hudson, dubbed as godmother of the ship, was on hand for the christening ceremonies.
Other celebrities who sailed were Whoopi Goldberg, John Stamos, my favorite, love him on Glee, and Marlee Matlin. Plus, Disney Channel stars brothers Kyle and Christopher Massey enjoyed riding down the new aqueduct, just like Mindy.
That's right, and seen in the Pink Lounge, dancers Cheryl Burke, or as I call her, the future ex-Mrs. Hudson, and Lacey Schwimmer from Dancing with the Stars enjoyed a glass of champagne. Travel Channel favorite Samantha Brown was also there for the festivities.
Now, not only were there big stars sailing on the Dream, many of the top Disney executives were on hand. Disney CEO Bob Iger was seen flying by helicopter into Castaway Cay, Disney's private island, where their cruise ships dock. There to meet him were Al Wise and other Disney executives.
And speaking of the Disney Dream, we promised you a look at the adults-only area of the ship.
The adults can slip away to areas of their own with a private swimming pool, 2 elite dining experiences, cozy retreats, and luxurious spa treatments.
And if entertainment is what you're looking for, the District is where you'll find it. 5 sophisticated bars and lounges make up the District, each one offering a unique experience. You can sip champagne at Pink, relax with a beer at the more traditional Pub 687, enjoy changing city skyline views at Skyline, or go dancing at the trendy Evolution.
Looks like there's something for everyone on the Dream. Before we close our show, we'd like to extend a special hello to Jeffrey, the Disney Fan Club D23 Geek. Our producer said it was great meeting you and thanks for watching us. And by the way, we watch your show too.
Well, we had a great time today bringing you all the exciting news from around Central Florida. And no matter what state or country you're located in, we want to hear from you. So keep those comments coming in. And if you like us, share the word with your friends and family. And if there are parts of the show that you don't like, that's just a you problem, quite honestly. No, I'm just kidding. Let us know. We'll try to make it better. Just joking.
That's not nice to do to our fans. Remember, you can see the show on YouTube in HD and on iTunes, where you can subscribe.
Well, thanks everyone for tuning in to another broadcast of Orlando Attractions Magazine, the show. And don't forget, new episodes go live every Thursday with the latest attractions news. We'd like to thank our friends at the Kissimmee Convention and Visitors Bureau for sponsoring this week's broadcast.
You can visit us at attractionsmagazine.com, on Twitter at Attractions, and be sure to like us on our Facebook fan page.
And as we leave you today, we invite you to enjoy more highlights from the Disney Dream. Also, check out our YouTube channel for the full christening ceremony and a whole lot more. From all of us here at Attractions Magazine, the show,
have fun!